Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Get in here. Get in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting on y'all so we can get this conversation started. Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, Pamela. Let me mute this. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay. Getting the feedback over here. Good evening, Tanya. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all have time? Go grab your favorite beverage. I'm actually sipping on a little red wine. Grab your favorite beverage. We're going to get into it and talk about it. Hey, Irma. Good to see you. I miss you guys. I actually took a little break. I gave y'all a lot of content this week, so why not? Hey, Angela. Good evening, Tanya. Hey, Angela. Hello, Irma. Good to see you again, my girl. Okay, Tanya, you sipping on some Verdi? Yes, yes. Hello, Wanda, my girl. Pamela, good to see you. Hey, April, it's always so good to see you. Yeah, grab your drink. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in. You see the topic. It's Sunday. It's our fun day, but at the same time, we're gonna talk about how we all relax, unwind for the week. The tea, the trash, the smut, the whatever we want to call it, that's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. It's not going anywhere. Somebody's gonna do something crazy, and then the next person gonna do something crazy. But we have to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. So that's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're on right now. Yep. So yeah, somebody came in and was like, oh, she being positive. Bye. Hate to disappoint, but it's Sunday. I don't have time for that. Trees, Coco, the rest of them, CJ So Cool, and everybody else, they're gonna be there. But it's Sunday. Self-care. Yeah. April, you should see these numbers. They go up and then they dip out. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Because I tell you what, if that title was about some, drama or me getting into somebody, whatever, the numbers will shoot up. And I don't need that kind of energy today on a Sunday. Like I said, this live is going to be, we're just going to be talking about what we all do to prepare for our week, to reset, to reset for the week, get our positivity on. April says, wow. Yes, April, you'd be very surprised. You would be very surprised. So yeah, how's everybody doing? How's your Sunday going? How's your Sunday going before I get into my Sunday? Thank you, Wanda. That's part of my reset for the week. I normally do my nails. That's right, team positivity. I mean, I get into the tea when I need to. I get into the wine when I need to, but at the same time, I gotta reset. Like that can't be my life. It will not be my life. I don't care, how much you guys demand it. We'll talk about it Monday through Friday, but after that, Saturday, I'm all about my family. Sunday, I'm all about my faith. So that's that. Tanya says, yes, team positivity. That's good. Okay, April. So that's right. Self-love Sunday. Okay. Meditation. I like that, Pamela. Meditation is good. So let's just get the conversation started. Like we're here. Like I said, if you already aren't sipping on anything, and that's whether it's Coke or wine or whatever, your beverage of choice, you can go get that. Go get snacks. Right now, we're just relaxing. We're just enjoying ourselves and getting to know each other more and everything. April, I'll talk about mine about my weekend in a second. So Pamela says she meditates, and I'm all about the meditations. People. Okay, Toya. So I'm all about the meditation. Some people, get offended by that word. Oh my goodness, meditation. If you're a Christian, you know what? Meditation just simply means settling everything about you and focusing on the positivity, relaxing, balancing. And I love it. Sometimes it's just a moment of just being in a bubble bath. I'm a bubble bath person. I'm like a bubble bath queen. And for those of you that are like, yeah, bubble baths, because some of my family members are like, I don't like bubble baths. Well, duh, you don't wash off until the end of the bubble bath. Like, people be like, you're sitting in your own dirt. Like, if you're that dirty, you don't need to take a bubble bath. Like, you need to take a shower. But I mean, just a normal bath, you wash up afterwards. I always have this argument with people who are anti-bubble bath. It's so hilarious. Let's go up. Let's go down to Toya. Toya says medication. Well, that might be it. Meditation, facials, detox the mind, body, and soul. Absolutely. We already talked about the meditation. Absolutely, facials. I am team. I use the Fenty Beauty Skin. You buy yourself flowers every Sunday. I love that. I absolutely love that. When I was younger, let me go back because y'all know I'm squirrely. So I use the Fenty Beauty facial products. What do you guys use? I'm telling you, if you guys haven't already tried that, what's it called? Fat water. That stuff is so moisturizing. It is so nice. So if you haven't tried the Fenty Beauty line, you guys need to try it. What are your faves? I use Mario Badescu also. What do you guys use for your face? Toya says facial, detox body and mind. Toya, what do you do to detox your body and mind? Exactly what do you do? For one, I just get away from noise, whatever the noise is. The noise for the past couple of weeks obviously has been Latrice and Coco and all that. And to be honest with you, I haven't caught a live of hers. I have intentionally avoided it because it's just too much for me. So that's me. I stay away from it when it becomes too much. Wanda says, yes, she's team bubble baths and my candles. Absolutely. So you feel me. I'm sure you've had comments. You've had to defend bubble baths to some people. They're just like, oh my goodness, bubble baths. I don't get it. It's like, duh, I don't wash up to the end. And the end isn't until I refresh the water at least twice and just making it hot. I love baths. You get a good book or a good television show, man, please. I didn't get a TV installed in this house, but years ago when we had a house in another state, I had a TV installed in my bathroom. I never was coming out of there. I came out when I felt like it. That's right. Happy Self-Love Sunday. That's what we're talking about. If you're just joining in, tag a friend. Make sure you like this video, share it. Again, like I said, I see my numbers shooting up, but when they see that it's something positive and no tea, no shade, they leave, which is fine with me because those who should be here, want to be here, will be here. Don't forget to go get your favorite beverage. Somebody says, your nails are cute. Thank you. These are the nails of the week. That's part of my self-care. That's definitely part of my self-care. Toya says, I soak in detox, Epsom salt, and essential oil, and candle with flowers, and I play Word of Psalms and pray for the week. Oh, that's so nice, Toya. Like, I'm there with you. Like, I'm in that moment with you. Like, you just set it up, and I love it. I love that. So, guys, I'm pinning this. If you're like, what do I do to relax? This is a perfect idea. You get you some detox Epsom salt, like Toya said, some essential oils, put that in there. Get you a candle with some old flowers and play Psalms or whatever it is, whatever meditation. She plays Psalms and then you just pray for the week. I think that's so important that we prepare our mind visually for what we want the week to look like, what we are preparing for the week. So that way, whatever comes our way that's opposite of that, we're still at peace about it and we can still maneuver through that. I absolutely love that. Thank you. So that's what I do. So now, for those of us that are mothers, what is it that you do? For me, I have 2 kids right now that are in sports. I'm gonna hit that comment in a second, Felicia, 'cause that's another one. So I have 2 kids that are in sports, and I'm running everywhere, all times a day, and everything else. One thing that I do, I absolutely go through the week in my head. I have to. Okay, so on Monday, this one has this one has that one has that, and I go through the week and I figure out, okay, where at what time do I need to drop this one off? Do I need to pick this one up? Because right now they both aren't driving. I have one that's about to take driver's test. Well, they're driving, but I mean legally. So how do you figure that? Are you guys team electric planner, all in your head, or you have a paper planner? I'm team, I have a calendar and I want to write it on a calendar and hang it up. That's that. Yeah. Psalms. Yeah, I know what you meant, babe. So what do you guys with the team run around and everything else? Are you electric planner, paper planner? And it's not just, I use my example with my kids, but it could be you and your busy schedule or whatever it is. How do you keep your schedule like on point? Like, is organization, first of all, is organization a priority for you? It has to be for me. With all that I have going on, I have to know what's going on, who's going where and everything. So April's calendar girl all the way. Yes, girl. I am a calendar girl. Like I'm not calendar on the phone, girl. Now, the only time I use my phone is when I need to do a reminder like the night before or something like that. I'm team paper calendar, hang it up, big wall calendar. You know, some people may think it's cheesy and all this other stuff. I still make chore charts. So yeah. Wanda says she's with me with a calendar. I used to be team all in my head until my kids got into high school, and then you had some in high school doing their sports, and then you had some in elementary school. So it began to be too much. And then when it started getting to the point where it's like, okay, who's going to take it where? So yeah, I used to be in my head, but not no. Because then I'm like, okay, is she the one that got to be there at 6, or is he got to be? And wait a minute, is his camp fee due today? Oh yeah. I just love listening to you. I sit in my recliner in my room and watch Hallmark movies. Thank you, Team Destroyer. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. It's a name that I have not seen yet. So make sure you like this video. Thank you for joining, and thank you for commenting that you love to hear my voice. It's not something that I always like to hear, but you know, listening to your own self. But I really appreciate your comment. Hallmark movies actually is something that I partake in and enjoy. Actually, more so than Hallmark movies, Lifetime movies. That is a secret. I binge Lifetime movies on Sunday and Saturday, but definitely on Sunday. I actually have one on pause because I wanted to come see y'all, because I didn't see y'all yesterday and I just miss y'all. Because again, y'all are my sisters in my head. But Lifetime movies, Crazy Lady, my crazy stepmom, and my dad's other family and all of that on a Sunday. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There's nothing like watching Lifetime and those crazy women. There's nothing more relaxing to me. I don't know why. Yes, I'm all in. April says, oh yes, Lifetime movies. So yeah, I'm going to scroll back up because I've asked you guys about 5 different questions and you guys are answering. So I'm off on the weekends because I work for the city. I leave for work early every day so I can shop. Tomorrow, my plans are to get my nails done before work. Awesome. I used to work for the state, so I know how that schedule is pretty cut and dry, pretty consistent, except I was kind of like on a right below a supervisory level. So I didn't have anybody that I needed to report to. So I had a lot of free time to do a lot of things. I know how that is. And when you work for the city, the state, the county, the government, self-care is super, super important. It's a thankless job. Hurry up and do a lot with a little bit. So make sure you get, like you said, you're going shopping tomorrow, get those nails done, do whatever it is that you plan on doing because you need it. Jeez. Good idea. I will do Lifetime after your life. Tanya, I'm telling you, it's cheesy. I'm not watching it to like learn a life lesson or anything. It's mindless. I don't have to think because I already pretty much know what's going to happen. The suspense is about that much, so I'm not really scared. It's just so nice. And you know what? It goes on and on and on. I fall asleep. I wake back up. We're on another killing crazy movie. I love Lifetime movies for my chill Sundays. Hey girl, Just me too, talking about, that's right, self-care Sunday. Make sure you guys like this video, share this video. This is very important. You know, I like the fact that I create a space for you guys to tell me, because I not only do I tell you my routine, you guys can tell me yours. I've learned so much from you guys just from the back and forth. Royalty Queen, girl, Lifetime is so addictive. So again, if you're just joining in live, we're talking about self-care Sunday. Like I said before, to the people that were in here earlier, Latrice will be there, Coco will be there, the drama will be there, How to Do YouTube will be there, you know, all that stuff will all be there. But what's most important is us. We have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And of course, that's just my priority. There's some people that go for the juggler and go for the tea 24/7. That's not me. I'm all about self-care. I am in my pajamas. I have my pajama shorts on. I'm drinking my wine. I have my Lifetime movie just playing, and I'll go back in and catch up on the movie. I stop it, rewind it, everything. So that's what we're talking about. It's self-care Sunday. I want to hear from you guys. What do you do? So the first thing I said was I did my nails. So I do my nails. I did them last night. I was watching Twilight Zone, actually. So my nails, you know, that's very relaxing for me. If you like to go get your nails done, that's good too. It's just, for those of you that don't know, I used to do hair and nails. I was a licensed cosmetologist. So it's very hard for me to go to certain establishments and not get the professionalism or, you know, whatever. That's a whole nother conversation. Just, I can't spend this set when I used to pay for it, easily $300, but customer service is good. So anyway, I don't want to get on that. I'm gonna scroll up because I have so many good comments. So we talked about baths and bubble baths and resetting that way. Toya had a really good, and I pinned it, just what she does with the bath salts and the music and everything. Y'all, we live in such a noisy time. Like, it's politically, oh, let me take that comment off. Politically, the world is noisy, you know, reality TV, socially, everything. Like, we just live in such a noisy time. And noisy doesn't necessarily have to be negative or bad. It's just we have so much coming at us. And so I believe that our self-care, we have to reset. Like, for me, I have to reset every Sunday, whatever that looks like. Some resets look more drastic than others. Some Sundays are busy than others. Y'all, it is 115 degrees here in Phoenix this weekend. So let me tell you about my weekend. Let's have a story time. So happy Sunday, Wanda. Stick around. You guys are going to have more time to answer questions, and we help each other out and talk. But anyway, so it's 115 degrees, y'all. And so those of you that know my kid, I have one kid in football. So yesterday was football day. And, you know, if you've never been to 7-on-7 or whatever, it's like a whole bunch of mini football games. And then they end up, what is it called? Seating them and all this other stuff. So when we were driving there, it was about 6:00 in the morning. And by that time, it was like 80 something degrees. So that's normally some of you guys' mid-afternoon temps. No, we start off 80s, 90s, pow, ready. So we get down there. They played at least 5 to 6 games. We didn't leave till 2 something. And by then it was 109 or whatever. So it is very, yes, you was worried about me. I was out there. I was worried about you in that heat. Girl, I was out there. Let me tell you something. I am prepared. So my husband and I, we have this big tent tarp thing. So we have the tarp thing. We have all the coolers for everybody. We had tons of drinks and everything. So, you know, if you know us, Toya, my husband is team bougie, team gadget, team everything. So we was good. And then he had an idea that he was going to go and order on Amazon a portable fan. Girl, Mr. B have it hooked up. Like, if I don't, because I'm not spending money on that, but he will do it all for my comfort for sure, but then also to make sure we're comfortable. So thanks for thinking about me. Today is even hotter. I was going to tell y'all about that too. Today is even hotter. It's absolutely ridiculous. And so maybe we'll go live and I'll just kind of go outside and just let you guys see how quick it takes for us to, like, for me to start sweating, because it takes no time at all. So we had the football game, and one thing that you do is, like, I had this shawl on under a tank, over a tank top, and I just dipped it in water and put it, like, literally anywhere else, that thing will be wet all day. Not here. Within 5 minutes, you have to re-dip the shirt. Like, it was that hot. So yesterday was 109. Today is 115. It's supposed to go up to 117. So what do I do to manage that? So it's a lot that we do, but one of the things we do is we make sure that we get up super early to get done everything we need to get done, or we wait to the evening to get done. That's that. I don't see how you live there. Do you guys have seasons, or is it always hot? It's pretty much always hot, Deanna. Yeah, it's pretty much always hot, but it's not always this extremely hot. So when you live here, you realize, okay, the summer's coming. 120 is coming, y'all. 122 is coming. I have family on here. Some live here. Some have visited here. The absolute most gorgeous time of the year is winter, because it's a nice chill. It's not too hot like it is here in the summer, and it's always sunny. So yeah, it's pretty. Certain parts of Arizona does snow. Like, I can go up 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes north of here, and we'll have snow on the side of the road or whatever. So there are places where you can ski, get snow, but down here, Phoenix area, it does not snow, and it is hot, and it is hot all the time. It feels so good in the winter. Wanda said it feels so good in the winter, and the winter is my husband's favorite part of the year. Yep, Flagstaff. I'm just south of Flagstaff. So yeah, you go up to Flagstaff, you get all the snow that you want. So that's what I like. I like when I want the snow, I can go up to Flagstaff, I can go to Sedona, I'm gonna take y'all over to Sedona one day. So beautiful with the red rocks. We're gonna get a field trip real soon to Sedona, where my kids don't have me running around. Yes, car paint melts. We have to use those insert metal thingies to keep the car cool, because if not, like, you can burn yourself. Like, I have burnt myself on the belt buckle. So you have to cool the car. And we have what is it, remote wireless starter your car uppy stuff. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, no, it's hotter than Mississippi. Like I said, this week the 117s are coming. So I'm gonna do a couple of videos so you guys can see. Leave a comment when I'm done with this live. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see what it looks like, how it, what it feels like? You want me to set something outside and see how long it melts? 117 ain't no joke. It's no joke at all. And it's just hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So if you're just popping in, we're talking about Self-Care Sunday. I just gave a whole story time about me just really, okay, so I'll go back to that story. So it was hot. It was hotter than hot. So we got home and I was like, let's just go get Chinese, because I'm not cooking, and he was cooking, and the kids weren't cooking. So we got Chinese food, and I'm telling you, we put on mindless TV, like I said, what is it called? The Twilight Zone. We just zoned out. And that's pretty much what we do. Good gosh, you couldn't live there. And you know what? What's funny is we've lived in extreme cold, and we've lived in extreme heat, and we prefer the extreme heat. And again, it's starting up now. So like next week, this week here is the 117s. The next week will be the 120s. And then it'll kind of cool off around August, July, August. We'll have 2 months of just ridiculous. And then August, it'll even out. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, because I'm a beach person, I'm a beach baby, I'm a pool baby, I can go and sit outside and be okay with it. I'm completely okay with it. I'd rather cool off than have to find somewhere to warm up. So we talked about organizing our thoughts, organizing our week, organizing our chores. So some of you it's all in your head. I'm team calendar. I forgot whoever else said that they're team calendar. Those of you who get your nails done and get your hair done, do you do that on the weekends, or do you like to do that throughout the week? Is that your self-care for that or not? Melissa, we have a lot in common. I love Lifetime movies. I really do. I really, really do. And sometimes we'll go downstairs. We have a huge TV, my cousin and I, and we just will binge the Lifetime movies. When we realize they're corny, hilarious. They're good. My kids know that Sunday is rest day. Yes, teen lifetime. Still, it's what right. My kids know. That's one thing about it. I like this comment, Toya. Y'all so smart. Y'all are so smart. Here's the thing. I'm not team, oh my gosh, I need my kids to need me. That's not me. I appreciate the ages and stages that my kids have grown up to be more independent and different things like that. And part of that has to do with Toya's comment. My kids know that Sunday is rest day. No offense to anybody if this is your household. I'm just telling you about me. I don't necessarily understand. I do understand. I'll just say it this way. We trained our kids, number one, to self-regulate, but also to self-entertain. So I can go in my room for hours and my kids not bother me. And I'm talking about when they were like 4, 5, 6, of course, when they're hungry or whatever. But I was kind of like a stickler as far as a schedule was concerned. I am a stickler for kids being on the schedule. So I'm not team my kids have to need me. So I liked what Toya said. She says they know that that Sunday is my rest day. And that's the whole thing. Like, your kids should respect the fact that mom's about to take a bath. Don't knock on this door. You have what you need up to a certain age. Obviously, if they're infants, there's things that I used to do. I used to put the kids in the bathroom with me, or you put them on the side. But I don't understand teenage mom of teenagers who is like, oh, I don't have a moment to myself. You did that. That's not that kid. That's you. You did that. Tell that teenager or that young adult, that middle schooler or lower elementary, I'm getting ready to take a bath. Don't you touch anything, and I'll be right back. You don't want anything, and if you do, you can do anything in the microwave. Just don't touch the stove. That's training. Like, my kids, they've always understood that. And I said it in another live. Like, my kids are team nap because I took naps. I'm a napper. Forget that. We are halfway through the year. Do you go over your yearly goals, etc.? I do. I am a internal self-reflector all the time. So, and I'm very hard on myself. So I'm the type where it's like, okay, here you are, you're doing this. You said you wanted to do this. So, perfect example. I said that I wanted to get serious. I've been tossing back and forth, but I really, really, really wanted to get serious about YouTube. In my head, I know that I have so much to offer. I love my platform and everything, but I was kind of half doing it. I didn't have a consistent schedule. Part of it was, if I can be transparent, is the fact that I know to be a really, really good YouTuber for doing what I do, commentary and everything, I'd have to really give up a lot of my anonymity, like a lot of my privacy, really. And that was very important to me. So as much as I still keep a lot of things very private, you guys haven't seen all of my kids and stuff like that, but I feel like I give you guys enough to where you're getting to know me. But that's still a lot of vulnerability, especially when you're talking about other people, right? So that was where my dilemma was. How do I jump into this YouTube thing and remain being myself, but also being consistent? And so I was so hard on myself because it was like, okay, you want it, but then you're half doing it. So in self-reflecting, to answer your question, in reflecting and saying, hey, listen, you're halfway there through the year. Your goal is to monetize. Your goal is to do this. Your goal is to have, all these things that you want, but you have to do it. And so that's what I did. I just jumped full face forward, boom, dove right in. And now I'm here. So in my self-reflection, that's one thing. Weight is always a wonderful thing that I'm always reevaluating and resetting and resetting. So yes, I do go through that. And I think it's important, even if it's a goal that you just absolutely aren't smashing at all. It's important to revisit. Is it too much? Is it unrealistic? Is it not enough? Is it one that you should break down into smaller goals because it's too overwhelming? I love being an empty nester. Deanna, you know what? I'm so torn with that because I love the fact that, my older 3, I have one that's not at home, 2 that one's on her way out the door, and the other one's, he's knocking on the door on his way out the door. And so the thought of possibly having 2 marriages, one already out the door, is really exciting. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I just love my kids and I love having them around, but they're adults. And now we have the other two there in high school, and they're on their way out the door too. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting because we think about it. We're like, you know what? We can get an RV and just tour, because that's our dream, to get an RV and dip out and then shoot. It's just me, so I play things by ear. I love shopping, so I do it throughout the week. Yeah, Tanya, I can understand that. If it was just me, I definitely see where I could put it in my head, because before summer hits, and when the kids are in school, I can kind of manage, okay, they have to be here, they got to do that, and it's not a big deal. But when summer hits and they have all these practices and camps, and I got to pay for this, and this week was eye appointment, setting eye appointments. I had to set dinner weeks appointments. I had to do sports physicals on Friday. Like this was crazy week for the kids. Melissa, is it hotter there than Vegas? It is. It gets hotter here, but it gets just as hot as Vegas. So, yes, but it gets hotter here. I couldn't live there. I thought Mississippi was hot, but remember, Mississippi is a different type of heat. So here's a dry heat. I always tell people, turn your oven as high as it can go. Let it preheat. Let it preheat. Let it preheat. Once the bell goes off, that is preheat. Open it up, and whoof, that's how hot it is here. I'm 60. Dream Destroyer says, I'm 60. I have a 20-year-old daughter. She's an RN nurse in her own home. My adopted great nephew is at home all the time. He comes in my room. He says when he gets bored, I love it. You know what? My kids are the same way. When they were younger, we were team knock on the door, no kids in the bedroom. We're still kind of like that, but it's just a different dynamic as the kids get older. And the kids definitely, they come in, pile on the bed, and annoy you. I was hard, but I finally learned to let go. It was hard, but I finally let it go. Deanna, what was hard? What'd you have to let go? Melissa, your nails always good. Nice with my Kentucky colors. Yes. Always encouraging and taking care of others, but I'm learning to take care of myself. Sassy, that is the key. Those of us that are nurturers, those of us that have a nurturing spirit, it was so funny because as I was literally helping someone, just really champion behind it, because they needed to make a big move, and they were getting kind of afraid. And I was just like, no, we can't be afraid. Like, this is good for you. This is what you want to do. So in other words, I'm the biggest cheerleader for everyone else. And thankfully, my husband is my biggest cheerleader for sure. I call him coach sometimes, because he is a coach of all coaches. Very, very, very positive person. Like, just more than I could ever be at times. But it's so interesting how we can cheer other people on. We can cheer them on, cheer them on, cheer them on. But then we feel so defeated in whatever area that we want to feel defeated in, or we lose gas when it's time to cheer us on. Be like, oh, I'll get to it this day. I'll get to it that day. I'll get to it that day. But we just have to start. And I thought about it, and judging by the feedback that I'm getting today, I think we're going to be doing this every Sunday, because I love the feedback. I don't need thousands of people to respond to this. I like the fact that we have the personal, cozy conversation. I'm learning from you. You guys are learning from me. But more importantly, we need this space. We need this space to say, you know what? I missed it. I'm not supposed to be eating chips, but I ate chips yesterday at the football thing. It was hot. I was tired, and I wanted some chips, doggone it. Because I eat low carb. So it's a safe place for me to say that. It's a safe place for you to say, you know what, I missed it. I wanted to stop lying, and I told the 99th lie this week, or whatever it is that we need to do to change our thinking, but also to motivate each other to do better and to be better. And the thing that I love the most is we don't have to compare. We don't have to compare. Like, there's no competition in this chat. There's no competition on this live where it's like, well, that's too easy. It's easy to organize my calendar, or you have to do it this way. No, you do it what works best for you. That's positive. I love it. I love it, April. April, I absolutely love this space. And I have to tell you, I pumped out so many videos this past week. If you have not already, make sure you go back and look at it, because there's some good stuff going on. And of course, there'll be more. So you got to catch up. But by Friday, or by Saturday, I'm like, oh my goodness, I missed them. I start to go live, whatever. And I said, you know what? This is family time. This is me time. I'm going to separate the two. But I love the space that we've created. Toya says, it only takes 20. That's right. It only takes 21 days to reprogram your mind. And that is so true. So whenever I need to reset my mind, I'm almost there where I need to reset my eating habits, I'll do like a 21-day fast, so to speak. And where I just, refrain from whatever carbs, carbs, sugar, that I need to refrain from. And then by that 21st day, really it's hard the first 3 days. The first 3 days, I have a headache. I'm not necessarily cranky. It's just the headache and I'm just craving and I'm laying in bed going, there's some chips downstairs. There's some popcorn. I love popcorn. There's some popcorn downstairs or whatever. But after the third day, he rose again and I'm fine. So you're absolutely right, Toya. It takes 21 days to reprogram. But for me to really be in there, it takes 3 days of detoxing where I don't feel it. I emailed you about self-hatred. Joy, I got your email, and I have to say that I was, while I appreciate what you emailed, again, I wanted to make sure that I answered you genuinely and that I answered you appropriately. And, what you said was really, really heavy. And so I just wanted to wait till my work week starts again so that I can give you the energy that you needed. Because on Friday, I forgot what you sent it. I just need to make sure I answer you earnestly. I don't want to just answer you any old answer. Yes, I really do love popcorn. Just me knows me. She knows. Yes, every Sunday. I think I want to do every Sunday. And I'm sorry I didn't email you, just me, Keandra. I was going to text you and be like, I'm going live. But again, and child, I was going to put it off. Like, they don't want to hear about that. So that's what I do. What else? It's very encouraging and relaxing. I love that. I love that this doesn't have to be all that toxicity. Thank you, Joanne. She's someone else that knows me personally, and that's what I like about the fact that, there's a pocket full of people that absolutely know that I'm a real person. What I'm spitting is truth. I'm not telling you nothing that I'm not practicing myself. So I do like that, because a lot of times you're in people's lives and you're like, who knows this person for real? So so I'm sipping my wine. I hope you guys have yours. So next week, definitely for sure, we're gonna come and do this again. I don't care if we're talking about the same thing until we get it right. Whatever it is that we get right. Leave a heart. Make sure you like this video. Like I said, it was full of people if they thought it was about negativity and toxicity. That's not what we're doing today. Sunday is reset. It's time to reset for the week. So like I said, this week is going to be a scorcher. So for me, I have to begin to think about, okay, it's going to be 117 during the day. I have to take this person this place. I got to take this one. This one wants the driver's test. This one wants that. But now I have to think about how safe it is. So, it's almost like when people live in Alaska, we've lived in cold climates. Like we lived in northern New York. We lived about Fort Drum, if you're familiar with the military. We used to live at Fort Drum. And just like I'm preparing for the heat, we used to have to prepare for the snow. So in preparing for the heat, I have to make sure that we have enough water in the house. Like we get 10 cases of water. It's nothing for us to get 10 cases of water and keep it in our refrigerator and re-up and everything. So, so for me, I definitely have to navigate like, okay, when we go here, am I going to drive back home to make sure that this one gets showered and refreshed, or water, or, we need to eat or whatever. So yeah, it gets serious when the 117, 18, 119s come, because you literally cannot just be walking around outside doing stuff. It's like, oh, I'm going to save that to the evening when the sun goes down, or I'll save that. And then to pile up on all of that, we're building a pool. So my husband's new project is, we're on phase, I don't know what phase we're in, but they marked out their demolition plan. So we're on that part where the demolition. And oh my goodness, thank you. I am Sheeta. Thanks for the super chat. So before I get into the pool story, I forgot to mention, for those of you that don't know, I have the super chat and super sticker function enabled. YouTube has deemed me worthy, so to speak. They accepted me into the YouTube partnership program. So if you notice, most of my content has ads on it. Thank you for watching those videos. Thank you for liking. But most importantly, I thank you for your support. Absolutely. Thank you, I am Sheeta. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it. So with this pool build, obviously, we have to, they're mapping it out. So they have to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to do it as far as the heat is concerned. So thank you, Toya. I'm so excited, and again, it goes back to my story. Like, it wasn't until after I got serious and dove in head first that all these wonderful things started happening. So I'm actually on the road to 3,000 subscribers. So y'all help a sister out. Not quite there, but we're going to get there. As long as I keep putting out quality and doing what I'm doing, God will take care of the rest. That's not an issue of mine. So anyway, story time. So we have these, what are they, pebbles? So we have our backyard, and we used to have 3 trees. Keandra, the trees are gone. The trees are all gone. We used to have a lemon tree, which I miss so much. It was nothing like walking outside grabbing lemons. We had a lemon tree, we had a grapefruit tree, and a orange tree in the backyard. And surrounded the trees, we have these pebbles. I'll show you guys, because I said I was going to make a video and show you guys the pool build. But anyway, the trees got pulled up because obviously they had to put the pool in. But around the trees were these little pebble things. And we were going to outsource it and have somebody remove the pebbles. But then my husband was like, we can do it, even if we do just a little bit at a time. So that's what we're going to do. But again, with it being 117 degrees, you got to wait till the evening to do it safely. Like, you have to wait till the evening. Thank you for a super sticker, April. Again, I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. I really appreciate you. I know, Keandra, I really appreciate you guys' support and love that you show me. You guys show me so much love. I appreciate it. Keandra is a little sad because the trees are gone. That lemon tree was Keandra's favorite. Just me. That lemon tree was her favorite. So when you come back to visit, there will be a pool for you and Nanny Baby. Royalty Queen, super sticker. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the love that you guys have been showing me, showing my channel. Like I said, today we're talking about not super chats. We're talking about self-care Sunday, resetting for the week. If there's anything that you would absolutely positively need positive encouragement for this week, if you're not comfortable leaving it down below, I will pin my email address. I'm not going to lie and say, I'll return the email tonight, but I will definitely send positive vibes to you. So just email me. My email will be pinned below. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the power of positivity. So if there's something that you're believing for, whatever, y'all just pray for me in the carb demon. Okay. That's what I need. I need to stop with the freaking carbs. Okay, that's it. That's all I need. That's it. That's all. I got to get back. Honestly, I got to get back to my discipline. Just really, really being disciplined and everything. But I'm telling you, between the pandemic and everything, I just need to make sure that we amening. We amening me. Amen. Amen. Yes. Oh, that's what we amen. And yes, June will be the month that blessing will flow. Declare it over your life. You know what, Toya? It's funny you said that. I saw a post very similar to this in the beginning of June. It says something like, June, your blessings will overtake you, or something like that. It's the best. Larry Reed posted it, if I can be transparent. He posted it, and he was like, June is your month, and I took that. And I just ran with it. And I'm telling you, it is almost mind-blowing how, I'm just going to be transparent, how about 3 weeks ago, I was excited to finally get to 100 subscribers. And I said, bam, I'm at 100. Like, I'm at 100. And, my average, like, some of my videos would get hundreds of viewers, but not necessarily what I'm averaging now. And I read that in June. June hit, and I said, you know what? I'm going all in. I'm just going to go all in, because there's a place for everyone, but also I know that I have a lot to offer, and I know I have it. Respectfully and humbly speaking, I know I have it. And my husband, being a cheerleader that he is, he's like, yep, you do have it. You just need to do it. And I did it, and it just exploded. It absolutely exploded. If I can be transparent and very humble, it took YouTube less than a day to review my channel to get it for the partnership program. And watching other people and listening to their story, they were like, it took days, it took weeks. And I was like, wow. And my husband was like, whatever, they might have saw something in you or whatever. So I really, really, really thank you, Toya, for saying that. Yes, June will be the month. June is the month. I know God, the universe, positivity, karma, whatever it is that you want to call it, loves beyond a shadow of a doubt when we jump deep, when we go deep, when we go and jump deep beyond where we can hold on to the wall and rescue ourselves. I'm telling you, it gives back so well. Joanne says, I believe in you. Thanks for your example. You are absolutely, positively welcome. And I must say, ma'am, you set the example for me first. You've never been nothing but a class act. And I'm not even gonna sit up here and get all emotional or anything, but I love you and the mister, and I can't wait to see what you have on the horizon, because what you told me it has been replaying in my head. I'm like, that's gonna be some good conversation. And that title has just been going over, and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be good. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to support you. I'm a new subscriber, and I love your channel and topics. Blessing to you. Thank you, Allison Hill. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are a new subscriber. You know what? This is an eclectic space, but this is a safe space. We love to chit chat about everything that's almost ratchet to intelligent. That's just what we do here. So I really thank you for subscribing. Tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell your aunt that we're out here. We're on, like I said, we're on the road. What did I say we're on the road to? 3 or 5? I'm on the road to 3, but why not reach for 5? 3 to 5 hours. Congratulations. So proud of you and all your hard work. Nanny baby, and I love you. I love you too, Keandra, like none other. Keep up the work. Melissa, thank you for sharing your time with us. Always, believe it or not, this is a hobby where I enjoy. Number one, I love the fact that it's something that I love to do, and payment comes along the way. Of course, with the amount of subscribers I have right now, I'm not getting paid big bucks, but hey, every little cent counts. But more importantly, besides pay, super stickers and all that other stuff, like, I genuinely love connecting with you guys. Like, I'm so stoked. And like I say, every live, I love this small platform, but at the same time, I want to grow, and I'm just gonna really, really try, even when I get thousands and thousands of supporters, to answer all of you guys during chat and just highlight the comments, because that's my favorite part. Like, I love seeing these names, Toya and Wanda and April and Gertrude and all these people that just come in every week, and we just have it and we just talk about it, and it's just such a good time. And it's not something that I see every day on YouTube. And if you do, leave, that's it. I'm not saying I'm coining the market on lives or anything, but I just have not seen a space like this for women. I just haven't. So did I finish telling y'all my story? So I finished. So just talking about how hot it is. So we have to move the rocks so they can demolish, because we want to repurpose the rocks, the pebbles. And so my husband's going to get this wheelbarrow, and he's like, oh, gotta do that. Well, guys, here when it's 100, so it's 115 now. This week it's going to be 117. We can't do that kind of hard. You can't do that type of stuff in Phoenix during the day. So we'll probably be working it. But I'm going to try to record the pool build, because we like watching pool builds speak things into existence. That's right, Tanya. I will, and I will continue to do that. Absolutely. And I like that, because Tanya, that's a good point, because I don't care what faith you are, every faith has a level of confession is important. Whether it's Muslim, I think they have it. I don't know a lot about the Muslim faith, but I think every faith has something where they're like, be careful of what you say and how you say it and what you put out there. So, excuse me. So yeah, definitely leave a like if you really enjoyed this conversation. Self-care. Think about it. Let's take a moment. Let's think about what it is that we want to smash this week. What goals we want to smash this week. For me, my schedule has been getting so crazy that it's been super hard for me to either a fit in going to the gym. So last week I only went 3 days. That's not like me when I normally go 5 days and have 2 days off. So I'm gonna really try to work it in and exhaust. Even though I'm exhausted at the evening, I'm gonna go. I'm new to your channel. I've been watching you for a couple of weeks. Whenever my notification pops up, I immediately tune in. I live in Mobile, Alabama, and my name is Brenda. Hey, Brenda, you live in Mobile. Brenda, do you happen to know So Chanel? She's in Mobile, and she does makeup, and she sells lashes, and she lives in Mobile. She's big in Mobile, from what I understand. I used to watch her years ago on Facebook Live. Just a random thought. You might not even know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I really appreciate your comment, Brenda. So y'all, it's Sunday. We're going to reset. If you haven't already, reset your mind, reset your thoughts, let go of whatever arguments happened last week. You know, that crazy coworker, that crazy family member, let all that go. We're going to go into a new week fresh. We're going to go into a new week just kind of visualizing and having an expectation for greatness. One thing that I had to try to get my husband out of saying is, I go, how you doing? He goes, so good so far. And I used to be like, so far, what are you anticipating? And he used to be like, no, I just mean in this moment, I'm good. I said, but I'm a word person. So I pay attention to what people say, and I pay attention to what they don't say. And I said, when you say so good so far, to me, that you're anticipating something negative happening. And he's like, oh my gosh, you overthink. And I may overthink, but I am a word person. So, you know, let's do our affirmations. My 6-year-old before and after school. Yes. Let go and let God. That's right. So y'all, we all know that all those people that we named and we love to talk about and we like to go live about and have a kiki about, they will be there. They're going to do something this week. Coco going to go live and say something this week. CJ So Cool is going to do something, everything else. But after all that said and done, Trump, DOJ, this one, Biden, Harris, after all that said and done, we're still here. We are what matters. We are what matters the most. So I encourage you this Sunday, if you have not already, it is 8:05 on the East Coast. Take that time if you haven't already. Organize your thoughts, organize your mind, organize. Also, channel all that energy into positivity. Plan your week how you want it to happen. When I go to work, I'm going to do this. I'm going to ignore that toxic person. I'm going to ignore the toxic group, and I'm going to smash my goals so that, you know, you feel better about life. You feel better about what you're doing. And, okay, you did hear of her personally. Yeah, I don't know her personally, Brenda. Brenda is responding to my question about Chanel. I don't know her personally. I used to watch her lives and learned a lot about doing makeup. The girl can do some makeup. But I have not watched her in years. Giving all the glory to God. Always, Wanda. Always. And outside of my content that I'm going to be posting this week, I will see you guys next Sunday. And I'm going to hold you to it. So again, if you have not already, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you hit the little notification bell. So that way when Melissa goes live, when Melissa posts a video, when I'm talking to myself in the third person. When I go live, when I post a video, you'll be the first to know what it is. We talked about our routine. Leave a comment down below if there's more that you want to talk about. But I pretty much leave the space open for us to just talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Yes. Okay, Joy got a new job on Friday. That is a blessing. If that's the job that you wanted, absolutely. Congratulations, Joy. Absolutely. All right, my friends, I'm going to get off here unless there's anything else. All hearts and minds are clear. I don't see anything else. Be free on Sunday. Absolutely. If there's something that you need to cut off, cut it off. If you something you need to pick up the phone and have a conversation, pick up the phone and have a conversation. Whatever it is, God is so good. Life is so precious. I don't really like to say life is short. I like to say life is precious. So let's not waste this moment to be positive, to be sisters, and just have a positive impact on the world. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys all through the week. You guys know that I'll be back, and just watch out for more videos, more content. And as always, I'll see you on Sunday for more, what we call it, time kicking in, for more self-care Sunday. And we'll talk about it if there is whatever it is we need to talk about. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.